On this Sugar Showdown, we want cakes.
This is more stressful than I thought it was going to be.
3 cake makers sift their way through the day.
We don't want any mistakes.
To try and walk away with 10K.
The curd is probably my favorite part of the cake.
It is a triumph.
Only one will be the Sugar Showdown champion and win the prize money.
Come on, come on, come on.
Bakers, start your ovens. Let's meet our bakers. Lynette Jackson from Annandale, Virginia, went to culinary school and was awarded the Master of Cake designation. Now she runs Lynette's Cakes and Catering with her partner in life and business.
If we win $10,000, we're gonna buy another delivery van, and we're gonna put a little bit to the side for our wedding.
Osley Ogan from Altamonte Springs, Florida, has been baking since she was 9 years old. She opened Delightful Treats after realizing that she was wasting her time studying architecture and needed to follow her first love, baking cakes.
I think I can win this competition. I take cakes very seriously. After my kids, it's the most important thing in my life.
Leslie Stay from Toronto, Canada, is a cordon bleu trained pastry chef who's been working in high-end establishments for 16 years. At Colette, she serves up exquisite French cakes that make her diners drool.
With this $10,000, I'm going to start my children's education fund and give some to my assistant.
Welcome to the Showdown, bakers. For your first challenge, I want you to make a cake using this mystery ingredient. Saffron.
I'm Turkish, and Middle Eastern countries use a lot of saffron, so I have a huge advantage.
Only 3 things matter: taste, presentation, and originality. You have just 90 minutes on the clock, so bake smart. Your time starts now.
This is exciting.
You got it?
Baking under pressure.
Yes. Today I'm gonna make an orange saffron cake with an orange saffron curd and a vanilla buttercream.
That looks good.
It's very good. Let it go for a couple of minutes. Want it to be nice and fluffy.
Yes.
I'm choosing orange and saffron because I think those 2 flavors may pair well together. This stuff is so fragrant. Our strategy is going to be to get these cakes mixed within the first 10 minutes and get them in the oven.
I'm making a saffron and rosewater cake with orange curd filling and buttercream icing.
You have baking powder, baking soda, sugar in there.
Beautiful color. The first thing we're doing is steeping the saffron and then combine it with all of the other wet ingredients into the batter.
I know saffron can taste like iodine, so I really needed something to make it taste more yummy. And chocolate comes to my mind. Eggs, my favorite thing. I am making a saffron brulee covered in a dark chocolate mousse topped with vanilla mayonnaise cake and sablé breton. Okay, now let's get the saffron going. I think my idea to win this competition is gonna give me an edge. Okay, crank it up.
Crank it.
All right, I'm getting these baking pans ready. I'm putting a little piece of parchment in the bottom just to help them come out the pan a little easier. We don't want any mistakes. I am so excited to get these cakes in the oven. That's just one step closer to getting done. For us to be able to take home the win, just mean everything to me.
The first thing I have to make is the creme brulee, because it's gonna be the base of the cake, and it needs to set in time. So it needs to get in the freezer immediately. I'm starting with cream, heating it up, mixing together yolks and sugar, and making a custard with it, and then setting it with gelatin.
French baking.
Hurry it up.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
I'm feeling really good about this brulee because it's the main point of my dessert, and the texture is gonna be amazing, and it tastes great.
So how much flour did you put?
You haven't done flour yet. I'll lay it in front of you.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I thought you had. All of a sudden, I notice that the flour is not in the batter. This is more stressful than I thought it was gonna be. I totally am starting over. Hopefully it'll work out this time. I'm hand mixing this batter because we don't want to over mix it. Come on, come on, come on.
Let's meet our judges, shall we? Cookbook author and host Lorraine Pascale. Celebrated pastry chef and cookbook author Johnny Iuzzini. Cookbook author and baker Harry Eastwood. Most people know that saffron is the world's most expensive spice.
There's a reason why saffron is so expensive. A little bit goes a very long way.
It does have quite a strange taste, and it's about having the intelligence to pair it with tastes that complement it.
It also gives a nice color to most things, right?
That would be the most expensive food coloring in the world, Josh.
3 tablespoons of cornstarch.
Yes, thank you. I'm making an orange saffron curd. There's orange zest, orange juice, eggs, a little bit of butter, and of course, fresh saffron. It doesn't want to thicken, but it's coming together. The trick to making a good curd is to actually babysit it. I'm talking to the curd. I hope that it hears me. All right, play nice, play nice.
I'm scooping the batter into the cake trays, and all of a sudden, I notice we don't have enough batter. It doesn't make any sense.
I think this one needs a little more.
Our advantage is that the cakes are very thin cakes. So once it's in the oven, I know they're going to bake very fast.
All right, on to the next thing we go.
I'm doing my wonderful mayonnaise.
Little homemade mayo.
I think homemade mayonnaise tastes better. Oh, I added oil too fast, T. I'm looking down at my mayo, and it's a watery mess. Oh, my God. My mayo, I split it.
Do we have more oil?
Uh-oh. Woo!
15 minutes left. 15 minutes, and one of you is going home.
I don't know if we're gonna get this done. If I don't make this mayo, this cake is not happening. So I'm making this mayo. I'm making this mayo happen. I'm gonna fix it. We have no choice. This is what's happening, people.
4 yolks in the mixer?
Yes, please, 4 yolks. I crack more egg yolks, and then I pour in the rest of the splitsy mayo, and voila.
I do like what Leslie is doing with her cake. You know, she's doing a classic French cake. But my only concern is that she wasted so much time that perhaps it may have set her back.
This is the eggs and the butter. Let's mix this up a bit. We are making a sablé breton. It's very traditional French biscuit. I really want to add some crunch to this cake because every texture is a little too smooth at this point. You need to bust it up.
We're making our orange curd. We're putting eggs and orange juice into it and some saffron. Forgot the orange juice.
Time is running out.
At this point, I want to make the candied orange pills. I really should have gotten this started earlier, so I've really got to hurry up. Come on, orange slices.
This one's done. I'm not sure about the top one yet. The cake comes out of the oven. It looks like the beautiful saffron color that it needs to be, and then it's soaked in simple syrup. I'm sweating.
Is everything else ready for the mousse?
Yeah. I'm gonna make the ganache, pour the custard over the chocolate, mix it, and then I'm gonna fold in lightly whipped cream, and that's my mousse.
Nice mousse, though, Les.
5 minutes left, bakers. It's crunch time. That's it, just 5 minutes, and one of you is going home.
My curd is still not setting, but we're running out of time, so we go with it. Use one of the cakes, and then we put the filling on, and then put the second layer of the cake on top of that.
Oh, look at the little specks of saffron.
Looks good.
10,
No.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Come on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, bakers.
Done.
This round is over.
We did it! I'm so happy.
That was tough.
Your challenge was to make a killer cake using our mystery ingredient, saffron. Lynette, tell us about your cake.
Today, I prepared an orange saffron cake with an orange saffron curd, a vanilla buttercream, and candied orange slices on top.
I think overall it's a really great cake. The curd is a triumph. It's sharp, it's perfect for this exact sort of cake. Well done.
The buttercream is simple. I wish you would have thought about using that as a flavor carrier. I wish it did taste more vanilla. That would really work well with the saffron.
Osley.
Today we made a saffron rosewater cake. Filling is an orange curd. We did mix that with a little bit of whipped cream to soften it up. And we topped it off with vanilla buttercream and some pistachios.
I really like the way you harnessed the rosewater and the saffron. Those are two flavors that both can get out of control really easily. The curd's a little bit wonky to me as far as its texture. It's just not very pleasant on the palate.
The curd has not worked out. It's kind of disappeared into the cake, I think. And the actual flavor has become lost.
Leslie.
I made a dark chocolate mousse, saffron creme brulee, vanilla mayo cake, and a sablé breton. For decoration, I put some dark chocolate pearls on the side of the cake.
The sablé breton, beautiful, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, and you've executed that beautifully. That's probably my favorite part of the cake.
For me, saffron, which has a very distinctive but quite delicate flavor, is completely drowned by the chocolate. This challenge is not about chocolate, it's about saffron. So for me, this cake doesn't work.
That's it. Head back to your stations while the judges decide who's going home.
Overall, it's 50-50, I think. Our curd was not good.
They kept eating it and mixing it with the buttercream.
Everything was great except the saffron. Maybe I didn't cook it far enough.
The judges have reached a decision. Osley, your proportions of cake to curd were out of whack. I'm sorry, you're out of the showdown.
Thank you so much. Being in one of these competitions is an amazing experience, so I'm happy I got to do this.
Our final challenge is a theme challenge. The theme is Winter Wonderland. Just to pipe a little more difficulty into this challenge, I want you to incorporate a mousse.
I did not expect that one. A mousse? I'm feeling a little bit nervous about this.
You have 2.5 hours on the clock. Your time starts now.
You think you can handle it?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Get all our bowls ready. I don't like winter, but it's really pretty. I'm thinking refreshing like snow and really, really creamy and white. First, we start off with the salt. Can you get the kosher salt? I am making a chiffon cake with passion fruit mousse, fresh pineapple, vanilla, and cardamom. Ooh! Covered in choux sponge cake. This is one of our favorite cakes, hey?
Yeah, love it.
What makes a chiffon cake is oil, lots of eggs, flour, baking powder, and it has also a meringue whipped into it. Oh, yeah.
Looking good. Gonna start mixing.
Okay, that's the best part. This chiffon has to be done right because it's the majority of our cake. Pop them.
Here, I'll pass them.
Okay, let's do it.
Teamwork.
To me, Winter Wonderland means cold, warming up by the fire with hot chocolate.
This is the secret weapon right here.
The hot cocoa.
The cocoa powder.
We're gonna make a 2-tiered hot cocoa cake with a peppermint mousse so we can incorporate that secret ingredient, chocolate buttercream, vanilla buttercream, some sugar ice crystals, and just a little bit of toasted marshmallows to top it all off. All right, let me get your water. You need 4 cups, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want this cake to have a strong peppermint flavor, so we really gotta make sure we add enough peppermint extract.
Tiny bit
A
more.
little bit more, because that butter is very, very strong.
Yeah, tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit.
We're seeing some radically different approaches to Winter Wonderland here.
I know. I mean, they're gone a little peppermint crazy in Lynette's kitchen over there. As long as it doesn't completely rule and there's nothing else going on apart from peppermint, that should be interesting.
I'm making a choux rang, and it's a word we made up. It's a cross between a choux dough and a meringue.
Oh, yeah, it's so
Smooth as silk. For the choux rang, first I make the dough. The choux dough is milk and butter and flour and a lot of eggs, and then mix it in properly with the meringue. Amazing.
I'm gonna need your help on the mousse.
Okay.
Freaking me out a little bit. So I'm getting started on this peppermint mousse. I'm gonna use gelatin, cream, sugar, and peppermint extract. Come on, come on. I need you to be nice and fluffy for me. The thing about mousse, if you don't give it enough time to set, it's gonna be a sloppy mess. I hope this works. If it doesn't work, we have no peppermint mousse.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, I hate this part. Oh, I'm just waiting for the choux rang to cook. I'm just dying that it's gonna come out. Ooh, bloody thing's burning my hand. I need the choux rang to set up the rest of the cake, so it's stressing me out. What's the timer say? My God, that timer is... And I really need it to come out. Check the timer! This is so annoying.
$15 minutes left.
Okay, Teresa, hurry it up. Ooh, yeah.
15 minutes, and one of you is going home with a big fat check.
$10,000 is riding on this cake, so I really feel the pressure. Okay, let me see, let me see. Good. I am so relieved that the choux rang is out of the oven. Now I can set up the rest of the cake.
How's that one
All
looking?
right, it's looking good. Now I gotta add the chocolate.
Okay, sounds good. Let me get the vanilla going. We need to make about 4 pounds of chocolate buttercream and about 2 pounds of vanilla buttercream. You got enough there for a small army, so.
Yeah.
The last thing I want to do is run out of buttercream at the last minute.
I'm very excited about the Winter Wonderland theme. You know, I really want to see the decoration. I'm looking for something that makes me feel wintry.
I understand where Leslie is going with her flavor profiles. She's focusing on fruits that would be found during the wintertime, exotic fruits, pineapple, passion.
To me, that sounds positively Caribbean and tropical.
So we're making our passion fruit mousse.
I'm separating eggs again. Need to separate more eggs, man.
Passion fruit is really tangy and sour, so this is gonna be really a nice contrast against the chiffon. We're gonna boil this.
Yeah, boil. I mean,
Sugar eggs. We start out with a curd, which is really, really thick, and we put some butter in it, and then some cream.
almost ready.
I just feel like I keep asking about the mousse, when it's ready, when it's ready, when it's ready. You done, T?
Yeah, I'm just putting in my whipped cream, and that's gonna be done, okay?
I need that mousse in the freezer like yesterday.
I am checking this mousse over and over and over again. It's really good. It's just very soft. It's very soft, yeah. This is definitely a bad thing. If I can't pull this mousse off, we may lose the competition.
It's crunch time, bakers.
Grab all the cakes, we can start layering them.
So I'm going to cover the outside of the cake with the choux-rang. This is ready, ready, ready. And the chiffon is gonna be the base. Next is gonna be a layer of passion with pineapple.
Need more?
Yeah, reload. And topped with a layer of choux-rang.
Let's put this mousse right in the center and then put it in the freezer, and then that way, hopefully it'll set up a little bit better.
Okay.
I've been worried about this.
I'm gonna start off with the igloo.
Okay, sounds good. So we're making fondant igloos and fondant snowmen for the top of our cake. You can use these for your scarf for your snowman. I'll cut 2 of them for you, okay?
Good.
I'm topping my cake with vanilla buttercream and snow, ice crystals made out of sugar, my fondant igloo, my fondant snowman, and silver flakes to add a little bit of nostalgia.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Competition is done. One of you will walk away with $10,000. Leslie, Lynette, I asked you to make a cake with a Winter Wonderland theme that also included a mousse. Lynette, talk us through your cake.
I created a 2-tiered hot cocoa and peppermint cake with a little bit of vanilla buttercream and peppermint mousse, all topped with chocolate buttercream. I used vanilla buttercream to create snow, and we topped it with an igloo and a cute little snowman.
Lynette, your cake is delicious. I adore the imagination that you've put into the different components. The peppermint works really well.
The thing that's let you down here is your mousse, because it's barely a mousse. It's so thin, and it is almost like a whipped cream.
Leslie.
Today I made a passion fruit mousse with a chiffon sponge and pineapple that's been macerated with vanilla and cardamom, and then a choux sponge to decorate.
Your mousse is fabulous, very well executed. You've got the balance of flavors right. It's faultless, really. Great sponge. You've obviously got amazing technical ability. It's a very good cake.
I would love to have a little bit more texture. You know, you use passion. I would love to see passion seeds everywhere. It's like just a lot of sponge, it's a lot of mousse, not enough crunch for me.
Our judges have tasted your cakes. It's time for them to decide who will win this sugar showdown. Well, there's $10,000 on the line.
Ugh, I wish there wasn't such a lot of money on the line because both of these contestants are really, really good.
I think Lynette's cake was definitely more beautiful and definitely embraced the Winter Wonderland theme much more than Leslie's cake did.
The thing that I really loved about Lynette's cake is the use of peppermint. That is the most instant way of achieving coolness and cold. Brilliant.
Lynette's chocolate buttercream is amazing. It's not too sweet, it wasn't too bitter. It's just that mousse inside Lynette's cake was kind of non-existent.
The thing about Leslie's cake is it was so intelligently constructed. I mean, it was architecture, really. She's got sponge, she's got mousse that's suspended between layers.
My favorite part of Leslie's cake was her mousse because it was so bright, because it was so acidic. That mousse, which was supposed to be the star, was a star.
With Leslie's cake, one of the main problems for me was texture. It was almost like a sort of soggy sandwich texture. There was nothing to get your teeth into.
A lot of good points. Have you made a decision?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have.
Lynette, your peppermint and decoration were theme perfection. Leslie, Your technique was impressive, and your mousse was outstanding. This was a really tough decision, but the winner of this sugar showdown is Leslie. You're leaving here with $10,000.
Congratulations. Today I took a lot of risks, and it really paid off. I won. It feels great.
Congratulations.
Oh.
Well done.